So this is the chaos that is our pantry. It's not really dirty, but it's definitely cluttered. See, even this waffle maker is upset about the state of things, and it's time to finally improve this. So originally this was where the washer and dryer was, and apparently I was too lazy to remove that plumbing, so we emptied it out, and now I'll need to get these shelves out of the way and do a little plumbing work. So I did just that. I pulled that plumbing out of there and patched the drywall. The plumbing turned out to be a little more involved than I hoped it would be, but that's usually how it goes on these projects. And to continue the theme of a little more work than I would like it to be, the underlay was pretty much gross. Once I took that blue shag carpet out of there, you can see the evidence of a washer being in here. This needed to come out. So about an hour and a half later, I had all that nasty underlay out of there to reveal the subfloor. I tacked the subfloor down a little better than it was, and then put a sheet of 3/4 inch OSB over top for underlay. And then in one big push, I finished my drywall work, I painted the walls, and I put some laminate flooring down, and it's already looking a lot better. And for no apparent reason, the plumber decided to run the hot water supply through this closet. I'm not sure why, but it's here, and I'm going to have to work around that. So now we'll jump way ahead to where I've built the cabinets. I'm building that up MDF because they're going to be painted, but because MDF isn't terribly strong, I've faced all of it in a hardwood front. I can't understate how difficult it's been up to this point. The floor is 3/4 of an inch out of level from front to back. The walls are pretty much a parallelogram. It's nothing square, plumb, or level. Whoever built this didn't own a square or a level or probably even a straight edge. It's been terrible up to this point. So then I took the cabinets back out to my shop and primed, painted, and put one coat of water-based poly over top of it for some durability, and then built all the drawers and brought it back in and installed it. And it's starting to clean up quite nicely. And then my wife opted for butcher block countertops. We ended up buying these from a big box store. This is Acacia. And it was just far cheaper to buy them than it would be to make them. A lot of scribing and a lot of screwing around with templates trying to fit these in because, again, everything's so uneven in here. But I managed to get them in, and it's looking pretty good. I took a lot of time making sure that the joints in the corners were definitely very straight and there were no gaps in these. That way they married up very nicely. There's 3 coats of water-based polyurethane on these. I put some poly on these joints and then I silicone them as well when I married them together. This is the first time I've used undermount drawer slides, and I don't think I'll ever go back to side mounts. These are fantastic. And then we'll go under here and I'll show you how these are married together. You don't glue these corners together. There's a special fastener that you route in recess and you bolt it together, and it should allow for some movement with expansion and contraction with the seasons. And then I went back out to the shop and built the upper cabinets. Again, this was fairly problematic because the unevenness of the walls, but I managed to get it done. We even started putting a few things back before I did get some pictures of the blank slate. So then we just put everything back, and it's looking just a little bit neater than it did in the first place. This was a lot of work because of unforeseen things you run into, but in the end it turned out very nice, and she's happy, and that's what's important. So here's the before and the after one more time. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.